So thank you very much, everybody, for watching us. We're here on another date with Pastor Dele, talking about living in a foreign culture or in another culture, especially raising children in these other cultures. I think what happens, though, is that when you move from your own country, it's like you are just been uprooted from your own land. It's like a tree that has been uprooted. You need to be planted. But there is a process before you could get planted, and the soil, the nature of the soil there, it is the banana has to be planted in the same kind of soil. Yeah. If you don't take that kind of soil with you to that place, it will not survive in the
banana will die. The banana will die. I have seen a lot of for parents. I thank God I enjoy the best of both worlds as a practicing lawyer. Because in family law, we see all sorts of situations. I sit, Pastor, you're talking of 50 countries. I sit and people come to me from over 50 countries telling me about their issues, whether it's in immigration, whether it's criminal, whether it's family law, whether it's employment. And so they come, they tell me everything. And I saw a lot of retired parents who cannot go back to their country.
Are you serious?
Yes.
Why not?
They are already tired of living where they are in Britain, because some of them have been there for 30 years, 40 years, they've retired, and the weather is inimical to their health, it's harsh, and they want to go. But the thing is that since they have been in that country, some of them have never been back home. They had nothing there, no bank account, no home, no resources. So in a way, they are lost. And because those children were never taken home, those children refused to go back with them. And they did not want to lose their children and their grandchildren. And they died, and they put them in a hidden grave somewhere in the ubiquitous graves around Britain. But some people are wiser. That whilst they are growing up, they maintain homes in both countries. So, and they take the children home, the children learn their languages, and they are able to speak, communicate, even to understand their language. And as a result of that, it's easier for them to go back. You see, the thing is that the way today is, tomorrow may not be that way. Anything can happen. And you will have to discover that you need to go back or to have something to do with your roots.
I remember that when I came to England to visit you one of those times, you were telling me the same thing, that I should take care to do something for Africa, and not just to put my
egg in one basket.
Yes.
Of course. Joseph did not forget his root. Nehemiah did not forget his root. Ezra did not forget that. The prophets in Ezra, they remember. And even Jesus, he did not forget his root. And I believe Jacob, he said when he died, they should take him back home. So therefore, if we are reading the Bible, we've got to apply the Bible to our life. The history is his story, is for us. These things, the Bible said, these things were written unto us as an example of how we ought to live our lives. How we ought to live our lives. So we've got to make sure that whatever we're doing, we are not narrow-minded. In law, they taught us not to read the law narrowly, because in some areas of law, if a law is narrow, it means that when they say dog, it means dog, nothing else. But when you read the law widely, a dog could be anything that walks on four. So therefore, it is dangerous for one to just say, well, no, I belong here. I don't want to know anything about that, because even if you look at the Americans, some of them are tracing their history to Israel and Northern Ireland. You see Bill Clinton, he will always go to Ireland and the rest of them. So
Scotland and all those things. Very good, very interesting topic. And I would like us to continue this talk, but we have to come back tomorrow to continue the discussion. Thank you very much, everybody.